like nowadays, like I said at the last column, we all dropped the ball. And now it's time for us to pick the ball up, put things back in its mathematical order. Respect each other, stop assassinating each other's character, and do your part. We all got a part. Everybody's not plumbers. Everybody's not teachers. Everybody's not electricians. Everybody's not carpenters. Everybody's not engineers. Everybody's not bus drivers, and etc. and etc. However, all these units work cohesively with each other. And once we get to respect each other more than we do now, start loving each other more than we do now, I know we'll be on the right track. The fact is, we all hold an obligation, a responsibility, and a respect to what the law manifested. So with that, I say, man, united we stand, divided we fall. A chain is no stronger than its weakest link. And if we keep each other and hold each other accountable, we can move mountains. Because tangibility is a must. People could talk all day long, but there's no substance coming behind what they talking about. You know my motto, they doing a JB, talking loud, saying nothing. And with that, I say, man, the Lord said love each other, respect each other, take care of each other. We are each other's eyes and ears. And if we don't look out for each other, who the hell is going to do it? Brothers paid the way. Brothers had made decisions that wasn't healthy for, let me say this, I made decisions that wasn't healthy for me. So I had to see the things that was bringing me misfortune. Because supreme mathematics is not the problem. Supreme mathematics is the problem solving. However, it will cause one to have problems if they don't calculate it 100% right and exact and live it out. And I say peace with that.
Peace, 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 peace.
Peace, Queen.
Soon, myself and Divine Prince are starting a podcast. And we're going to call ourselves We the Gods. We're going to have a symbol, an emblem, a logo. It's an upside down triangle, right? And it's red, black, and green with our universal flag in the middle of it. The reason why it's an upside down triangle because on a dollar bill they'll show you the triangle that's up, and that's the Illuminati triangle. And the top part is missing, or I see an eye. It ain't the eye of providence. It's they devilish eye. And it's saying that the elite are on top and the masses on the bottom. We're gonna flip it, go according to the day's mathematics and knowledge and wisdom. This is how it's supposed to be. Right now, this is a world of wisdom knowledge. Yaku was the founder of On Like a Track, Air Like a Fell. And that was the wisdom knowledge manifestation because he wanted to bring about a people or a nation that's unlike to rule the original people. So that's what's happening. That's what that diamond shows you. It's that the masses underneath are being ruled by a little bit. We call it 10%. Some say the 1%, but we know that those that are unlike the original. But the original was a like attract and unlike repel. That's why we come together for one common cause. So this is our symbol, the diamond. You know, this is a victory, but upside down. It's upside down. This is our victory. You know, because we turn the Yaku system back in and put the world in its proper perspective. Knowledge, wisdom, the born understanding. This is mathematics, and nothing will be right until the science of mathematics is lived out properly. You know? You want to say something else? Yeah, because, okay, thank you, God. You know? Because there's many ways to do things, and we respect people's creativity. This is why we was given the science of mathematics so we can express ourselves and our uniqueness. Everybody got a sufficient amount of light to complete the cipher. You know, and this uniqueness is our victory because we're using our creative imaginations. We no longer being followers. You know what I'm saying? We are manifesting the thought together. Even though equality needs to be equal in everything, they're greater and lesser in all things. But we're showing that we're back to our great self. And they say it's 11 to 1.
So if I might ask you, you said that you're going to put the universal flag on top of that.
Inside.
Why?
Inside the logo.
I mean, does the flag stand by itself uniquely?
Big.
But doesn't the flag stand uniquely by itself, representative? Why you incorporate two?
Well, we wouldn't have it separate. We're going to try to make it one logo. Yeah. Inside. Because that's what we're talking about. That's what's ruling. Mathematics is ruling that. We were ruling our new civilization. Yeah, because we have to make it new. You know, behold, we come to make all things new. A new way of doing things.
Right.
A new way of thinking. That's mathematics. You know, and so. Within our symbol.
I'm thinking of the dollar bill that you said it.
Yeah, but I'm saying
that's on one side.
But inside also is the red, black, and the green.
All right.
The red, black, and the green, because we cannot forget our heritage as the original people. We're sliding off from everybody's heritage except our own. You know, we have to really love ourselves. You know yourself and be yourself. This is the order of the day now. You know, that's why we say it's a victory. It's a victory of what? Those who bear witness to the emblem inside, the sun, moon, and stars. You know, that's the greatest and only flag known of the universe. You know, a lot of people try to use our symbols. You've seen how people use our symbol. We're the only ones who can use it, and we're going to use it in accordance to the black diaspora. That's why we have the red, black, and green within it. And so the podcast is going to have different people that we're going to interview, but it's going to be, we want it to be in the morning, so we'll wake up, 7 in the morning, wake up. We want to make it wake up.
So
it's called, when you always, you can see the rerun.
Yeah.
You know, we want to have it on Rumble.
Yeah.
We want to have Rumble, not on YouTube.
Right.
You know, we'll go YouTube or Facebook Live, so people could call in or we do it via the chat. You know, but this is a wake up because we're going to call it the Day's Degree.
Okay.
Being the program, our name is We the Gods. The program is going to be called the Day's Degree. And we go to Day's Degree. The Day's Degree is knowledge, wisdom. Tell us why the devil teach that. Because he desires to make slaves out of all he can so he can rob them and live in luxury. So we're going to have people start their day off right. So we'll be slow and multiplying and living out their mathematics. Yeah. That's about it, God.
And is it going to be a name that y'all going to call it?
We the Gods.
We the Gods.
We the Gods. That's our name.
What about the women? You going to leave them out?
No.
We the Gods.
We the Gods.
Okay. All right.
You know?
We the gods that's
Yeah, we gonna be responsible.
Yeah, okay, now, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
we the gods. No,
They
it's cool, it's
represent
cool.
it, you know? But I tell you, they gonna have to step up too, because we gave a nice thing for the Earth's appreciation here. You know, we gave gifts to everybody, and some got a monetary gift. We got money, but anyway, we got a nice certificate, and you know, we had a nice meal here.
Yeah.
The next week come.
Next month.
The next month come, rather?
Next month.
Next 2 months, yeah.
They didn't even show up. They didn't even show up today. We have a nice place next door here. For
Beautiful,
the children,
beautiful.
For the children. And
Should you
you
want to give
know,
me a tour?
we as men have a difficult time to get the children here. But the women are supposed to be their you know, their responsibility also, more so, you know. But things are going to happen. So bring them children, I'm telling you, because they're going to be a good instruction, and they're going to be fed right, you know. And it's only once a month, you know, until we can have, you know, another place to have it, you know. Or at least they can have some kind of instruction other than what the devil civilization is giving them.
Mm-hmm.
But the lesson says he liked the devil because the devil gives him nothing. That means he don't know no better. He had no knowledge of himself. He don't know what is properly to do in their own interests. You know.
So you want to reiterate on, you say something is coming up this month or in that spot?
What?
I say you want to reiterate, you say that on the 23rd, I believe you?
Okay, on the 23rd.
Right.
We're going to have a grand opening here at 581 Mothergaston Boulevard, second floor. There's going to be a ribbon cutting for the room.
Right.
We're going to have it nice fixed up. You'll come by and see. You know, because it's a community room. Of course, it's going to be used for the community, but we're going to be nice and set up for our children. Mm. Right now, we're the ones that's using it. Right. You know, coming to do as may be, you know, we want the community to add on, period. You know, this is very useful land. Yes. Very useful land. And it's more than the time that we use this. So, you know, and take advantage. We've been crying about having something for our own. Now we got something of our own within our culture and our heritage, you know, and let's build from here. Because time is waiting for no one. Things are changing and progressing, you know. But if you do not change and progress for your own interest, then you're going to be in the interest and the progress of others. Right. You know, I'm God knowledge. But we need those that acknowledge God and under to come here to learn. We're teaching. If they're too big for this classroom, we got them right here.
Excuse me, what God knowledge mean? Because, you know, I might not be as apt as you.
17 is God knowledge. 1 is knowledge and 7 is God. For those who don't know mathematics, right. I'm 71. God knowledge.
Wow, okay.
And knowledge God is 17.
Oh, you old, man, 71.
I know, I'm mature.
Mature? All right. Peace, God.
When the black man was brought over here.
And you're looking good.
Yes, because when the black man was brought over here, like Illa Africa said that we was 200 and 300 years old. They thought we was 20 and 30 years old. Wow. We could live long. They said black don't crack. If you eat the right foods, you be cracked up.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
And what's your legacy for the next generation, Carl?
My legacy, I'm building this right
What legacy would you leave that, or you would want the next generation coming up to know? What have you acquired in your God knowledge, your 71 years on this beautiful...
Oh, you want to do an interview with me?
No. I didn't want... because we don't have a large audience, God. I'm just trying to...
I've been around for a while.
Wow. Yes, you have.
This is not my first rodeo teaching here. Yeah. Because I taught in other neighborhoods.
Right.
And I have broken up gangs.
Okay.
And gang members becoming the knowledge of themselves. You know? I want people to be successful. and raise nice families. Because good families make us, you know, a good nation. Strong family
Yes.
units make a strong nation. I'm going now to the babies,
Right.
which is not my forte. I said we have a system to do that, you know. And so right now, what I'm doing today is providing an opportunity and a space of growth and development
Yes.
to bring about our determined idea of rising out of our low state of being. A lot of these children will not be able to live in this neighborhood when they grow up because they have not qualified themselves, because they didn't know what the plan was. They get aimless. Now stuff give you an aim.
So that means
Yeah.
you saw the 60s and the 70s, huh?
I saw
So you can relate to the
60s,
culture
80s.
up on the walls and
I can relate to a whole lot of things that's around here. And seen the
and when the
change of
gangs
time.
was out there, not like the gangs to the Bloods and all that.
No,
We
before
talking about
that.
the real gangs.
Yes. Together.
When blacks. Well,
Blacks
are you
paid
from?
7 crowns.
Are you from Canarsie area?
No, I live in Canarsie, but I'm from the desert, but I used to be with the guards in Pilon, so I got announced to myself.
Okay.
We used to have problems fighting these guards against the gangs out there.
Yeah. Well, okay.
You know, and a lot of the gang members became guards.
Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful.
This is how the school.
Where in the desert?
Yeah, well, this is Pilon.
Oh,
Because the thing in the desert.
I remember
in
Fakim had
Godtown-
told me a long
in
time
Godtown,
ago.
We didn't have no gangs. We kept the gangs out. You know? Very people know about Godtown, but you're one of the few people that do remember Godtown.
Godtown.
because I'm funkin' from Jamaica.
Just funky from Jamaica.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Godtown. huh?
Yeah,
The
Godtown.
gangs then were,
It was Bricktown.
the Seven Crowns was big in Jamaica.
Yeah.
The Seven
Yes.
Crowns and the Savage Skull.
We kicked them out.
Those were more the Queens gangs.
Right. And we kicked them out and kept out.
Seven Crowns was on Bayside, on Basin Boulevard, and Savage
And
Club
the
was
40
about,
projects had plenty of
yeah,
them.
and Seven Crowns was the way, Brush Club was the way about.
Then it became the Free Cipher,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they got knowledge of self.
Yeah.
I remember those days. I used to be in the Boulevard.
The 70s. 70s was a good, to me, that was the optimal time to get knowledge. When you got knowledge in the 70s, there's something about the quality of
Nation.
the
The information.
knowledge of self
And the people.
at that time, the nation at that time, and the visibility at that time. And it wasn't the same in the 80s or the 90s. Is that recording me rushing?
No, but you're saying something that needed to be heard. The babies
And
don't know that.
Infinite, and this roving camera.
That's what my job here is, to add it on.
I was talking to Infinite, and he
I mean,
studied.
is there something you don't want me, you want the world to know? Is this a private thing? You want me to pause the camera?
No, it's not a
I
problem.
mean, then I love it, because I'm just as shocked, because I don't know that part of history.
How do you not know?
I'm from Bed-Stuy, from the 80s, and I got knowledge to end in the 80s. I don't know about the
Okay.
70s.
Yes, the 70s. Now,
I'm only 64. I could be a little older, but thank you.
well, I'm
I
older
see.
than you.
All right, yep.
I'm a woman of a certain age.
All right, beautiful.
And
Beautiful, that's right.
Yes,
Huh?
beautiful. Yes.
thank you. Yes.
I put my resume
And,
together.
Yeah, so I mean, I may be a little biased, but I don't think it's bias at all.
Right.
I think that it is real. And
So
I think
you've
that
seen-
people will bear witness
Right.
that in the 70s, there was a very strong 5% presence in every high school in the 5 boroughs. I'm not, let me not say the 5 boroughs, because I'm not sure about Staten Island, but I do, since I don't know, I'll say I believe even in Staten Island, the
Right.
schools in Staten Island. But I do know that in the typical boroughs, Manhattan, Bronx,
Right.
Queens, Brooklyn, absolutely, there was a major 5% presence.
Right.
And it was just a very different approach to getting knowledge than what I see
Now,
nowadays. It transformed you,
Right.
as it should. If you get knowledge yourself, or you take on anything that is supposed to enhance you, but you remain the same, you have not progressed.
Right.
You have not progressed. It was transformative, and it was given in a way to the youth, even though at that time, the newspapers, the Daily News, I remember reading in the Daily News, they had us flagged as being a gang.
Yeah.
So when I got knowledge
Still to this
of
day and
self,
time.
my mother looked at it like as if I was joining a cult, because
Right.
in the
Yes,
70s,
yes.
you had a lot of those different, cults, and the whole, in the early 70s with the hippies and the free love and just the expand your mind generation. There were all kinds of different schools of thought that people were getting involved into. And so to her, this was, some type of a cult or possibly a gang, because it's what the paper said. But it absolutely was not.
it was the nation.
Right.
Because we were taught positive direction. We were not taught we were taught to put, if you were, I was not one of these young women that was a street person. I wasn't a fast girl out there in the street. But if you were, knowledge of self at that time would have dictated that you change. That has to be put down. You cannot have knowledge of self and be doing certain things.
Yeah.
It's going to clean you up, or at least it should. I remember fasting, and whatnot, and being exposed to eating correctly. That was my first objective before I even got knowledge of self, because I was told by sisters that I went to school with that certain things contain pork, you shouldn't eat that, you shouldn't eat this, stay away from that. And so that was the first step in my transformation, to try and eat differently to where I was actually putting down the pork. Because when they showed me that there's worms in pork, trichinosis, it just didn't make it that,
Appetizing.
appetizing. Yeah, absolutely. It wasn't happening. But then they also told me